Hey guys, what's up? Sectatron here from OneHive Gazette, here with the next video, and this one is talking all about the winter update to Clash of Clans. Definitely something I've been looking forward to, and it looks like Supercell is coming at us all at once with the new update material. They're not spreading it out in sneak peeks like they usually do. It kind of just all dropped at once in one big sneak peek, so we definitely have a lot to talk about today. I know a lot of YouTubers have probably already recapped it, so I'm not going to waste too much time trying to kind of recap all the features. I will go through them one by one at first in the beginning of this video, but more importantly, I'm going to talk about the effects it's going to have on clan wars, specifically Town Hall 9, 10, and 11 wars, which are what we see in the CWL. In other mixed wars, it's a very common type of weight to have in your wars, a mixture of the Town Halls 9, 10, and 11. So I'm going to talk about wars in general, but also the CWL wars specifically, and those kind of weighted wars. But we'll get to that towards the middle and end of the video. Real quick, I want to go through and talk about each individual change and shortly talk about the impact it'll have on war, specifically that change. So let's start with the Town Hall 11 additions and new levels and stuff. Just for Town Hall 11, we have the new level 45 King and Queen, which should be significant, should be noticeable when you keep in mind it's going to be HP and DPS, but also the ability will go up one level, and the ability tends to be one of the biggest aspects of the hero. So you have the new overall a stronger hero, but also that short ability will be better. The Iron Fist, the Royal Cloak, I think that's what it's called. Those will be better as well. At level 45, you'll have the next level of that, so it should be significant there. The Clan Castle also is going to be able to be upgraded at Town Hall 11, and this won't add any troop space. You can only bring 35 troop space still, but it will add one more spell slot, meaning you can bring a total of 2 spell space in your clan castle. So you can bring 2 dark elixir spells or 1 regular elixir spell, like a rage or a freeze or a heal or something. And that's going to be probably even bigger than the heroes in my opinion, because, well, maybe not bigger than the heroes. It's going to be pretty significant though. Basically, before at Town Hall 11, just like at Town Hall 10, you can only bring 5 spell space. You can only bring a total of 5 elixir spells maximum if you want to bring as many elixir spells as possible. Now, with this new change, you can bring 6 elixir spells, and those, once again, are the rages, the heals, the freezes, all the stuff from the normal elixir spell factory. You can bring 6 of those, which is going to definitely have a big impact, plus 1 dark spell. You have a total spell capacity of 13, and that allows for those 6 elixir spells, which is going to be definitely a big change. So that's something to look for as well, in addition to the heroes. As far as troop levels go, we have the Golem going to level 6 and the Hog Rider going to level 7 at Town Hall 11. Keep in mind this will also impact the clan castle donations. You can bring improved golems and improved hogs in your CC at Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10. So that should have a small but observable impact on the lower Town Hall levels. But at Town Hall 11 specifically, the Golem, still used in most attacks. It's a staple at pretty much every high-level Town Hall level. So the Golem should be noticeable. The Hog, people might start using it now. I haven't seen it used that much, besides in some very specific attacks. So maybe people will find a way to use it along with the Warden, because the Warden's ability might be very strong on the Hogs, as it was with the Miners. So we'll see how that plays out. But 2 significant changes there as well. Moving on, we have the only defensive change, which is the Wizard Tower level 10 at Town Hall 11, and the level 9 Wizard Tower drops down to Town Hall 10, probably to counter the witches, which we'll talk about in just a moment. But not a huge change, but it should be enough to add another layer of difficulty to the Town Hall 11 bases to kind of counter all these new offensive buffs we're seeing. Another change to Town Hall 11 is new level 12 walls. You can only buy 50 of them. That's the cap. So even if you have the resources to continue buying walls, after you buy 50, that's as many as you can get. And the reason I believe that they gave is that they might in the future have some kind of purpose to those walls. They might have a special ability, so those walls might, block air troops, for example. That's pretty much all I can think of, but there might be other things as well, that certain troops can't get past them. They can get past regular walls like hogs or miners or something. We'll see what exactly it is, but I think that's the implication there. So those 50 walls will not only have more hit points, but there'll be some kind of special ability, possibly, not in this update, but I think in a future update was what I heard. So we'll see how that plays out, but for now, 50 new walls to Town Hall 11. Not a big deal, but I guess in addition to the Wizard Towers, that technically is another defensive change. So 2 defensive changes, both to Town Hall 11 in this update. Okay, let's get to a few things that apply to pretty much every Town Hall level, trying to keep this summary as short as possible, then get into the analysis after that. We have the Poison Spell. That is the level 5 Poison Spell to Town Hall 11, so another level there that you can also donate in the CC if you want. And the Poison Spell radius is being increased. Not a huge deal, but you can fit more troops in it now, making it a little bit more powerful. I don't think it really needed a buff, but I guess for whatever reason, Supercell is giving it another level at Town Hall 11 and a wider radius. So we'll see how that plays out. But the big thing is the Witch buff. And we're seeing the hit points of the Witch and the DPS of the Witch increased. Now, since the nerf where the skeletons can no longer trigger traps, we saw, I think, 1 buff to Witches, and they've started to being used at Town Hall 11 with the Weebo attacks and stuff like that you've seen on the channel a lot recently. But now this should make them even more popular. Hopefully not OP again. We don't want to go back to spam Witch attacks, but I think if Supercell did it right, they should be more relevant at maybe Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10 and still remain strong, but not too strong at Town Hall 11. We'll have to wait and see, but definitely going to make it interesting, not only at Town Hall 11, but also maybe in the Clan Castle of Town Hall 9s or something. That might be a possibility there. We have the balloons now drop bombs quicker when they reach a defense. So instead of having to wait, it's more like Clash Royale where they drop those bombs a lot quicker. So that speeds the balloons along. Should have an impact at Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10, and Town Hall 11. Wherever we see air attacks, they should be a little more powerful, those balloons. Not a huge change, but it should be something that just makes them that much better. Can be the difference in a 3-star attack sometimes. Finally, we have the dragons and the P.E.K.K.A.s now attack quicker. I don't think they do any more damage. I think it's still, if you, over a sustained period of time, it's still the same amount of damage, but they do the damage in shorter increments, and that makes them more efficient. They don't waste a huge blow on like a builder's hut. They can move between buildings quicker and also take out like archers in the CC or whatever quicker. So it just adds an extra efficiency to those 2 troops, which might make them more usable at certain Town Hall levels. We haven't seen P.E.K.K.A.s or dragons be used that much, so maybe that'll help bring them back to the game a little bit. Okay, that covers most of it. Also a few discounts, just for those of you guys worried about upgrading. There are going to be some discounts because whenever you add a new level, typically the levels below that have to move down to accommodate it. So like golems, not bowlers, golems, hogs, that kind of stuff will be a little bit cheaper. Wizard towers as well, I think. So that's a nice little present there for you guys if you're upgrading at one of the lower Town Hall levels even. So keep that in mind. Finally, one more thing I want to get out there is you can now have level 15 or 15-minute or 30-minute friendly wars if that's something you're into. Pretty quick, I think, but whatever. But anyway, let's get into the overall analysis of this update because I think there's a few things that need to be said that I haven't seen people say so far. And first of all, Town Hall 11 3-stars will be possible. I think that's pretty clear with all these changes, all these offensive buffs. I think Town Hall 11 3-stars may be difficult, but there's still going to be an option. And, I think that's a good thing. People wanted that. But keep in mind, in a mixed war that has a lot of Town Hall 10s, Town Hall 10s still are not going to be able to consistently 3-star other Town Hall 10s. Now, they do have the new, witches, P.E.K.K.A.s. They have, a kind of a few buffed things, but they don't have really any new troop levels. They don't have anything that's that special being added to their Town Hall level. And, yes, you can bring the level 6 golems in your CC, but nothing huge is coming to Town Hall 10 that's going to make it that easy to 3-star. We're seeing very few Town Hall 10 be Town Hall 10 3-stars, and I think because of that, we're going to see Town Hall 11s have to continue to dip, and maybe it'll be easier, maybe it'll be more like a Town Hall 10 dipping on a Town Hall 9. It'll be closer to that level of difficulty, which might open up some Town Hall 11 attacks to go ahead and try to 3-star other Town Hall 11s. But my point is, for the most part, I think Town Hall 11, the main thing they're going to be doing is dipping down and 3-starring the Town Hall 10s. That'll just be the same thing. But, like I said, it might be an easier dip attack, so you might have leftover Town Hall 11 attacks to try to experiment and do some 3-stars with. Right now, we don't see Town Hall 11s clearing all the Town Hall 10s. Maybe we'll start to see all the Town Hall 10s 3-star again, and a few Town Hall 11 v Town Hall 11 3-star attempts. I'm not sure, but one thing I do think we can be certain on is that Town Hall 10s will have a very reduced role. Already, they're not doing a whole lot in wars, but Town Hall 10s are going to, I don't want to say their attacks are going to be irrelevant, but they're not going to be nearly as important. I guess they'll be needed to do dip attacks on Town Hall 9s. That's not much fun, though. Town Hall 9 v Town Hall 10 dips are pretty easy, or Town Hall 10 v Town Hall 9 dips, I should say, are pretty easy. So we'll continue to see those, I guess, if the Town Hall 9s can't clear the other Town Hall 9s. And maybe we'll still see some Town Hall 10 v Town Hall 11 2-star attempts. But besides that, the Town Hall 11s are probably going to be in charge of all the 3-star attempts on Town Hall 10s. So in a way, this update is kind of taking the 3-star opportunities away from the Town Hall 10s, because I think the dip attacks will be more successful, and there's not going to be a reason for Town Hall 10s to try to 3-star Town Hall 10s. It won't be worth it. They'll just be going for 2 stars to add percentage, to clear the Town Hall 9s, that kind of stuff. And as a Town Hall 10 personally, I am a bit biased. I'm not too thrilled about that prospect, but it looks like it's going to be what happens. In my opinion, what Supercell should have done is, first you got to fix the Town Hall below Town Hall 11 if you want to have Town Hall 11 3-stars. You can't just make Town Hall 11 more powerful, because if the Town Hall level below it isn't 3-star viable, which honestly Town Hall 10 not really 3-star viable in most circumstances, it's not going to change anything. I think Town Hall 10, maybe a minor buff. The minors have pretty much been wiped out since that nerf they had, which seems small but had a huge impact. I think maybe a minor buff, maybe a few other things. Nothing too crazy, but something just to keep those Town Hall 10 3-stars viable. And if Town Hall 10 v Town Hall 10 3-stars become a thing, it'll free the Town Hall 11s to try to 3-star the other Town Hall 11s. And I think that's what, in the end, this update was trying to do. But in reality, it looks to me like it's just going to make Town Hall 11s dip more. And who knows, maybe they'll clear the Town Hall 10s and have chances. I've said this a ton of times. I don't know. It depends how many Town Hall 11s and Town Hall 10s you have in your clan. If you have the same number of them and the attacks are, 75% successful, you'll have a few leftover attacks to try to 3-star those 11s. But typically in wars, we see many more Town Hall 11s or many more Town Hall 10s than we do Town Hall 11s. Because of that, most of the Town Hall 11 attacks will be used for dip attacks, and more of them will end up being successful, but that won't change the fact that Town Hall 11 attacks will still be used as dips, and Town Hall 10s won't have as much of a place besides doing 2 stars and besides dipping on Town Hall 9s. So those are just my thoughts on the update. Overall, like I said, for Town Hall 11, it's probably good, but when you take a look at how it's going to affect the CWL type wars, I don't think we're going to see those Town Hall 11 3-stars as much as people might be hoping for. I think pretty much, unless Town Hall 10 gets fixed, Town Hall 11 is going to always be kind of shaky and not the smoothest Town Hall level for straight up 3-stars against other 11s. So hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments. I'll be sure to check those out. And sorry about the lack of upload lately. Been pretty busy with other stuff, but I'm going to be getting back to the daily uploads over the next few days, hopefully. So that's it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, Sectatron out.